Hey guys, Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. It has finally stopped raining in Mississippi. Oh my gosh. It is still very, very moist. We are still under river flooding warnings all over and the ground is soaking wet with mud. But, just got a call, perfect timing. The wood planks that I need to finish the ceiling, they're available. It's a drive. They do not have the 12-foot lengths anymore. They don't make them anymore. But they do have 8-foot. So, oh, sunshine. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, this is a 5.5-foot bed, so they're going to stick out to here. I'll have to grab a red flag. It is still humid. Humid. We need to do this, though. So I think Diane and I are going to pack up. She's doing laundry right now in the house. We're going to pack up, go pick up these planks. If I have to stain those boards in the bus, I will. Thanks for joining me, guys. I will be uploading this video with some connecting internet. So check out the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet. The mini splits currently are set to dry. So both of my mini splits in the bus, you can put them on dry. And then right now they're not working as an air conditioner. They're dehumidifying and they're just draining through each individual drain tube at the bottom. So, nice and comfortable in here. We're trying to dry the bus out and just maintain the humidity factor here in Mississippi. I am excited to get this done. Move the fridge back over, secure it to the wall, and then we can clear up and start working on some other stuff. I'll grab my straps, my phone. Got me a new watch band, red and black, with Mickey on there. I surprised Diana for our anniversary, got her Apple Watch too, linked to her Verizon iPhone. So now she's all Apple. All right, sunshine. Now I'm feeling, okay, we're going to be okay. Let's go. What are you drinking?
Oh,
that's fancy.
It's so good. You
what
have
is
to
it?
Try it. It's a cookies and cream frappe.
Look at that. That actually looks pretty tasty. Throw on the ground outside.
It's so good.
That's a little different than my normal little black coffee here. We stopped by to get some donuts. Got me a strawberry glaze, strawberry frosting donut.
Simple glaze.
Yep. So we got about an hour and a half driving left to do. We're going to kind of go around New Orleans because, yeah, we don't really want to deal with the traffic right now. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing there. But this is my last attempt to finish the ceiling the best way I can. This is my last attempt. I'm hoping that we can get something close to the same exact stuff. This is where this stuff came from. But the fact that he was out of stock slightly worries me. Like, how do you go out of stock of a tree? Does that mean that's going to be, I mean, it's going to be cut from a completely different tree, from a completely different year? Is it going to have the same exact look after we stain it? Because this is what ours looks like when we stain it. And, you know, obviously there's a difference in pine, tongue, and groove based on that Home Depot sample that we got. So if this doesn't match perfectly, we're just going to have to deal with it. But I've given it my absolute best to try to make the entire ceiling look identical. And that's, maybe this is a little overkill. But you know, at least you can't say I didn't try till the very end. And I was very patient. Very patient. I had to wait a whole week for this phone call. But yeah, I'm blowing smiles. Let you know when we get there. Well, some people might say I'm a little surprised, but I'm not surprised. We would not have left the house and driven 2 hours here if there was even a 1% chance of any precipitation, because I can't pick up these boards and let them get wet. And now we are in an absolute rainstorm in New Orleans. Unless it clears up on the other side of New Orleans, but this is not good. Not good for the amount of money I'm about to spend. Well, Diana says it's supposed to stop. We'll see. I'll try to have faith here. Well, we're gonna pull into Walmart and try to find some tarps, but I mean, there's no... I don't know what we're going to do with the wood unless this stops. I mean, this is absolutely hilarious. And this is on the good day. And you guys think I'm losing my mind? This bus project is a nightmare in Mississippi. Oh my gosh. You'd think for some place that rains this much that they would be able to build these better so they don't flood when it just simply starts raining. Wow. Well, this is not our fault.
Yeah, this sucks. It makes it really complicated and hard to plan around the shifting weather, unfortunately. And yesterday it was bad. Today was supposed to be clear.
Today was our good day. We are still here in Jefferson, Nolans. We were going to pull up to the gate, but they have a new lake. They are flooding with 0%. Okay, I'll stop. Well, at least we're kind of undercover right now. I got the tarp out. I don't know, guys. We're waiting. Here comes more rain, too. So, it's been a nightmare.
Pretty. Look at our floor. Yeah. Nice.
Very, very similar.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Diana got this nice gentleman to wrap it for us, a little bit extra protection here, and then we'll get her loaded in. Looks like we got a freaking body in the back. Got this one, back around here. That can't go anywhere. Up there, taped off for the water that's going to get back here. That's the best we can do, right? We did the best we could?
Oh yeah.
Did the best. Yeah, did the best we could. Okay. I guess I didn't even film yesterday. We have a little sliver of a break in the weather this evening. The next day, gonna find out if these even survived the trip or overnight. You know, Mississippi, I love you, but you are tough to live in. You are a tough place to live in because you get a little bit of everything. You know, it's like being in Washington State. Lots and lots of rain. Double the actual annual rainfall. Double the rain. It's like Arizona. Nobody can predict the weather. Nobody can even give you a heads up what's coming next. And then the third part is the new part that Diane and I are not used to, is the crazy humidity and heat. It's like the triple banger and just getting anything done outdoors. All right, let's see. It's good tape. I'm gonna have to find some scissors here. Okay, good tape. Try not to cut this part, because if it did what we wanted it to do, I may have to retire it. Saying. I think we're okay. So this particular tongue and groove pine we got, if you guys missed a video in the past of mine, we tried to get the same stuff at Home Depot, and I was told that, you know, all pine is cut differently. There's grade A, there's grade B, C, D. This company that we just got this exact replacement from, except instead of 12 feet lengths, they're 8 foot lengths. They don't have a grading system. It's just called premium pine. So again, this is the grain, and then if I set it right here with the same sunlight, it looks literally identical. So after we stain it, of course it'll look like that. So I think our ceiling is actually going to look really good. I think it was actually worth the pain and frustration that we just went through. So, gosh, it is warm. It is hot. It is hot, 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 hot. We're going to try to get this done. Diane and I are going to put these out on the sawhorses over there. She's going to stain. I'm going to stain. I'm going to bring them all into the bus tonight before the rain starts again. And then we'll move on from there. So we're going to knock it out right now.
It's 5:50.
It's 5:50.
So cute!
By my calculations, we needed 16 to finish, but I got 3 bundles. We got 24, and they are all stained. In a second, I'm going to go grab one of my other stained planks and compare it to it. And then we got those over on the sawhorses over there too. So 24 8-foot planks to finish. I'm going to give these about a half hour outside, then we'll move them into the bus and the air conditioning, dehumidifier. Let them sit in there overnight. Okay, and remember, these are still wet, so these are still going to change their color a little bit. But as we get to a sample piece of what's already on the ceiling, yeah, guys, throw it on the ground, Eric. It's identical. It's identical. It's even got the same style of grain, so these will change their color here in a little bit, but they're going to look good next to our other ceiling planks. So I'm happy with how that came out. There is actually a right and wrong way to bring these in. Can't throw on the ground here because I can't flip them. I can't rotate them in here. There's not enough room, so I got to bring them in the right way where the tongue goes into the groove. That was my drill. Probably don't want to leave that outside, Eric. However, I am wondering if these 8-footers are going to be easier to install than the 12-footers. Oh yeah, I have a fridge in here. Hear me? And by the way, Billy and Diana both offered to help me today. I'm just doing it by myself. But they both did offer. I feel like I just want to see this through. What a project. What a job this has been, this ceiling. Let's do tongue and groove, Eric. That'll be fun. By the way, like I said, Diana and I celebrating 1 year as a couple. We've known each other for 3 years. We've officially been a couple for 1 year now. And we both agreed that we're going to wait for better weather to celebrate. We might wait till we finish this and then pick a good day and go celebrate our 1 year anniversary and my birthday in the bus on the beach somewhere. We'll see. But yeah, let me get all these boards in first and then we'll chat. Because I can feel the humidity in these boards. They were stored in a climate-controlled warehouse, dehumidified. They're pretty wet right now. Because we might want to give these 2 days in the naughty bus to dry. Almost tripped. They're pretty wet. Yeah, once I lock up the bus tonight, I'll actually turn the AC mini splits off and I'll set them to dry, dehumidify tonight, and then I'll turn the AC back on. I may actually let them sit for 2 days. But by the magic of YouTube and editing, it'll probably happen a lot sooner for you. Okay, I'll play some retro arcade. Galaga, Ghouls and Ghosts. Actually, where's old school? Right there. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And I can use my controller. I can plug in my NES controller here. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. Yes! Dim these lights, make it sexy in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was just killing zombies, Diana. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for you out there.
Oh, I've been working. I died. I was telling everybody we might have to let these sit for an extra day because they're really wet.
Yeah.
Like they're almost
I think
humid.
they need like a 24-hour healing.
Yeah. I need a healing after today.
I'll give you a healing. Oh, honey, I'm in my pajamas!
You look cozy. I want to get in my pajamas. I'm sweating. I'm still sweating. Gosh.
Can you help me with the video?
Yes, honey. I'm going to tell everybody that we'll see them in a couple days and we'll finish the ceiling, okay? Bye, guys. Okay, good morning, everyone. We could wait 2 days, but I've got Billy's help today, and I want to knock this out. I want to knock this out. So the other planks, they are still going to change a little bit, dry up a little bit, shrink a little bit, and stuff like that. So, you know, I think they're still an exact match. Again, here's our ceiling planks already installed, and here's the stain ones. I mean, yeah, it's going to be fine. So we got to finish this row here, then we got to do 2 full rows, and then we're going to have a partial. All of the coolant lines have to come down temporarily, so we'll cut these zip ties on the last one, drop them down, and then I'll show you later how we're going to hide these lines. Yep, just drinking my coffee here. And get going, get this first one installed. We'll show you what it looks like compared to the other ones. Say that matches pretty well. Nobody will ever know that ordeal. And this is still drying, so one more day it's gonna look identical to this, I believe. Oh yeah. Billy's out there cutting a piece. We're gonna do a test. The three of us, Diana, Billy, and I, were trying to come up with an easier way to finish these last 1.5 planks right here. And I think Billy came up with the best idea if this works. He's gonna come in and we're gonna test this theory. Just to make it easier to install, but keep it looking like we didn't modify it, you know? So, for the next whole one that goes right here, imagine this being a full 8-foot plank, the tongue remains the same, but the groove on the back, the bottom part of the groove has been cut off. So it's only got the top part that you see. So, Billy will slide in the last piece that goes against the wall here. So that's normal. Now, we don't have to pound anything in order to get it back because the bottom part of the groove's gone. It just like that. Just slides right on. Bzz, bzz. Easy, no pounding, and it's gonna be flush against the wall. Of course, we'll have trim. I think that was the easiest way, and it still looks like we didn't even modify it. Nice job, Billy.
Good job, Billy.
What do I do? I like it. Billy's got some tools that I don't have. Like a table saw to rip these 10 boards, which is going to make this a lot easier. guys. The ceiling is completely done. Matches perfectly. Yep, that worked a lot better than I was fearing that was going to be the worst of it. Ceiling's done, guys. Next, we got to button up this line set and protect it. I think Wayne and I had hoped and planned to put it on the ceiling, but it's just not going to work that way. We're actually going to put it as far up in the corner as we can along the wall, and then as we build our interior walls, we will have to notch those areas out, because the kit comes with these ducts that will hide these wires, and it's paintable. So after we get this all positioned, and we're working on the 90-degree turn right there, these clip on, cover the line sets, but I think they'll be okay for now because the walls are already kind of white. So for right now, I will leave them white, but I am sure that Diana is going to want to paint these a contrasting color. I want them to kind of blend in, and you're only going to see them again above the TV and in the bathroom where the toilet's at here. Otherwise, this whole line's behind walls, cabinets. So we'll get this all buttoned up and looking nice. So we're having to kind of bus-proof the line sets. If this were just going in your house, you wouldn't have to do all this. But we got these, they're like conduit brackets. And so we're putting those in so that as we drive down the road and bump and do stuff, it's not going to just pop the cover off once we get the cover on. So we're just kind of reinforcing it and adding our own little touch to it. Over here where we have the 90-degree angle, this section, this is a work in progress because there's going to be a square tube here, hopefully like a cat scratcher of sorts, and this wire is going to have a false wall behind this desk area right here. So, yeah. You haven't found any wires yet, huh?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay, good.
All the lights are still on.
All the lights are still on. That's a good sign. Then back here in the bedroom, closet area here. We will continue it on up here. And we make one more turn right there, and then we can put the caps on, make it look pretty. Okay, I got my booster cord coming down with this line set, so that it's going to come out behind the TV where you can't see it. So that's good. We can start putting on the caps now. Maybe. See how this goes. Clean. I like that. And put on another one. Another one. Bathroom. And we got these little caps with screws that go right between all the joints there. Oh, that's nice. I like that very much. Because I am not good at wire management. That just makes everything look sweet. I am really happy with how today has gone. Today has been a really good day. You can hear the fans from the EG4 6000 going. We're going to have to do something about that because it's freakishly loud compared to these incredibly quiet mini-split air conditioners that make no sound at all. This thing, it is comically loud. It sounds like an airplane taking off. So we're going to do something. This is going to be a closet, So even just having the closet is going to help dramatically. But we're still going to have airflow in for fresh air on the intake side. But on the exit side, I'm wondering if we can do some kind of an exterior vent of sorts. Or exterior vent through here or something. You know? It's also charging at 6,000 watts right now from the 50 amp cord because we're parked in the shade and I've been powering a lot of other stuff. When I use this bus, I've been using it for heating up the hot tub, heated pool when I need to, also running the air conditioner for the kitties and the Bigfoot, and running these mini splits to keep this climate controlled. But we got our covers on, looks great. This will be a closet, so we actually were one short. That was a perfect place to have it hang right there. Looks awesome, guys. And we're still going to work on how it gets down here because this is a work in progress there. But got the fridge moved back to its awesome permanent location. We are loving having all this extra room. What the? It's like Diana got some lasagna. Maybe that's for the kitties. Love having all this awesome room in the fridge and freezer. That's maybe one of the most exciting things about this whole build is having that. So we're moving. We are moving forward so quickly, guys. This is very, very fun. Matter of fact, we already got supplies to start the walls. The interior walls. The interior walls for the shower, for the bathroom, for the cat litter box area and stuff like that. Oh, so hot out here. It's so hot out here. Whoa, the bus looks cool with all those lights. I just switched the color from white to that fake incandescent yellow look. That classic RV look. Yeah. I'm going to call it quits because the sun just set, but I got a bunch more 2x3s, not 2x4s. Our non-dimensional lumber for building our walls. Because we could put PEX through this and everything. Even our plumbing for the sink. And yeah, for the sink drains and stuff like that can come through these. So yeah, guys, I'm going to work on securing a few things. And then Diane and I, well, we need to go test this bus out. We need to, guys. What we need to do is find out, did I clean the radiator good enough? If we actually get solar and we're not parked under trees, are we going to be able to run this mini split from sun up till sundown? Or can we run it 24/7 now? These are some things we don't know because we haven't been able to give it proper solar. So we're going to be tidying things up, securing the fridge. I got my door locks coming for the side of the fridge and everything. And we're going to be hitting the road temporarily. We got to get back here because Billy's helping us with the build, of course. But we are going to take a little break, at least, and go do some bus stuff on the road. I'm very, very happy, guys. I'm very, very in love with this bus all of a sudden. Still lots of work to go. But my goodness. Does it feel like we've kicked it into high gear? Okay. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.